Hey believers, this is SuperZOMGBBQ, and today we are going to be talking about another top 10. You guys have been telling me with the likes, the views, that you want to see more of these videos. So you know what? I decided to make one, but I wanted to make one on a very controversial subject. This is something that I know a lot of you are going to be very interested in. Believe it or not, some of these still work now. Yes, these still work now. We're going to be talking about, of course, one of the things, unfortunately, WWE SuperCard, as there are many games, there's always a glitch. There's always a way of obtaining something you shouldn't be able to obtain by using an in-game method or some kind of, I don't know, hitch that is available to be able to get yourself something that you wouldn't normally be able to get, or to bypass something in-game, which is just how video games work. It's how everything works. There's always a glitch somewhere. Now, if you want to see more of these videos, remember to hit that like button. If we could hit it with, let's go for a Batista bomb this time. Let's hit it with a huge ass Batista bomb. Hit the like button as hard as you can, as many times as you can. That'd be amazing. And remember to subscribe to the channel. But we're going to get right into it now and start at number 10. Now, you're probably thinking to yourself, there's 10 glitches in SuperCard history. There's been quite a few. There's not been as many as everyone thinks there have, but there's been definitely 10 that I can put my hand on right now and tell you are some of the biggest game-breaking glitches there have ever been. And also don't forget to leave your comments in the comment section below, so let me know what you think is the worst glitch of all time. And I'm going to be basing this list purely off of what I believe to be the worst glitches, the ones that have given the biggest effect in WWE SuperCard history. So we're talking the ones that are legitimately some of that have had the biggest effect, and the ones that cause as many problems. Some were game side glitches, some were activated outside using other apps. Most of these have caused massive meltdowns on WWE SuperCard. Let's go have a look at them right now. Now we're going to start off this list with number 10 of the top 10 glitches. First of all, saying there was not the problem of anyone in game, and this was the level 0 glitch. Now this level 0 glitch was from WWE SuperCard Season 3, the very beginning, and the update between Season 2 and Season 3. Unfortunately, there was a big side effect to the big update. Lots of people were very happy that Season 2 had finally ended and Season 3 had finally begun. And people went into their games to see, every single proc on every single card had been removed. And if you don't know what proc means, it means ability, which means that every single card in WWE SuperCard that you had to be retrained from the start. And unfortunately, there were a few people who also lost cards as well as part of the glitch, including pros of the latest event card, Chris Jericho at the time. It was an absolute freaking mess. So that is going to start off our list, because that caused so much havoc, and anyone who had to retrain their cards again. And there were some who mistrained their cards as well. Some will say that it didn't really matter, but to the guys who didn't really want to spend too much money on packs at the beginning of WWE SuperCard Season 3 or go for the first event cards, this was hell. Complete and utter chaos. But moving on to number 9, we're going to go back to Survivor tier in WWE SuperCard Season 2. And we're going to be talking about the Shawn Michaels glitch. Oh, this glitch was brilliant. Yes, this caused me so much grief, because this started on an edition of Team Ring Domination, where you could claim a Shawn Michaels card or an event card or the reward for that event more than once. You claimed it once, you claimed it, unfortunately, again. Some people couldn't claim it, and then WWE SuperCard thought it would be in their best interest not only to allow people to claim it, some people to claim it twice and some people to claim it no times at all, but to send one to every single person, or in some cases 2 or 3 to single people, which means everyone was walking around with a Survivor Shawn Michaels Pro, some with 2, some people who were in ultra rare tier and epic tier walking around these cards, which was awesome to see, but unfortunately caused everyone who didn't have those cards to be completely screwed over. And this was a huge glitch, because it actually was possible to be able to get anything up to 4 to 5 rewards from this Team Ring Domination event just by clicking the rewards button. So it was pretty big at the time. But we're going to move on from there. We're going to move on to the glitch that effectively began yours truly from playing WWE SuperCard. Now, I have been playing SuperCard from Season 1 up until now, from the very beginning, from day 1. But WWE SuperCard Season 1, where we had the Road to Glory Sting, was where I started playing a lot more. And this Road to Glory event for Sting, I got into very, very early on. In fact, it started on Christmas Day. Note to self, Cat Daddy, never start an event on a public holiday. Because if you're not going to be there to fix any problems, then... oh, actually, you know what? It's actually a pretty good excuse. But unfortunately, launching the event on Christmas Day meant there was a big ass bug in the game. And this allowed everyone, if you were able to finish it quickly, to be able to cut the difficulty down to your current tier. What I meant by that is that I had a legendary tier, and I was able to get the Road to Glory Sting, which is a Survivor tier card, without pretty much blinking. I was able to get myself that Sting card, and I went from having a legendary tier up to having a Survivor tier, and went on from there to, well, what we have today. So basically, blame Sting if you don't like me. Let's just say that. Blame Sting. In fact, we can get something in the comment section that says hashtag blame Sting. That'd be amazing. Thank you. But blame Sting for me actually being in this game. That event card effectively started me off. But this was patched about a day and a half into the event, which meant that some people then came up against huge walls and weren't able to complete it. I finished the event within around about 30 to 36 hours. I went straight away through the entire thing and somehow managed to get myself that Sting card. But I'm not saying now, I'm not immensely proud that I'm saying effectively that a glitch started this channel, but yeah, it did. Anyway, moving on from that, we're going to move on to the no reset glitch from Season 3. Oh, Season 3, you started off so well with nice packs, nice cards, new designs, the promise of amazing things, and in fairness, it has delivered on most fronts. Unfortunately, not on all fronts. At the beginning of WWE SuperCard Season 3, you could not pull a card for love nor money. When I'm saying pulling, I mean resetting. When I'm saying resetting, I mean when you pull yourself a card from the board. So, you could pull cards, rares, you could pull ultra rares, you could pull legendaries, but every single Season 3 card seems to be blocked behind some kind of issue with the game, which means every hardened card, every elite card, and every ultimate card apart from your freebie, you physically could not pull a card off the board, and some people played upwards of 6,000 games, and the issue took nearly 2 weeks to resolve. 2 weeks to resolve this issue. Most people didn't realise that it had been causing this issue, but at the end of the day, it still took so long to fix that eventually most people gave up and actually started waiting for new events to become available in WWE SuperCard in the future. But 2 weeks to fix that issue. That's how big that was, and in fact, it actually caused a few people to quit the game as a result for at least that period of time. Moving on now to the Money in the Bank duplication rewards glitch. Now this is something I believe is not available anymore, but it may still be available. When WWE SuperCard had the previous issue, I mentioned this beforehand, the no reset glitch, they reset everything in the game. They reset counters and everything in the game. So you could effectively pull your cards again. By resetting that, however, they then started off a Money in the Bank glitch, which I have made a video about. And this is the ability to be able to get yourself more than 2 cards of the same reward in WWE SuperCard Money in the Bank. Now, this may still be a thing, but as far as I was aware, this is only for the Brock Lesnar card and the Goldberg card because of that server reset. It was never fixed, but I'm not sure it's available now. But as long as you have claimed 1 reward, it's my understanding that you can effectively, or you could effectively at the time anyway, claim more than 1 reward. And there are people running around with 2 Brock Lesnar's or 3 Brock Lesnar cards, and sometimes 2 Goldberg cards. I wonder how they got the contracts for that. Now moving on to number 5, Kane. Kane, it's always Kane. It's gotta be Kane. Well, back in Season 1, people really wished it wasn't Kane. Because Road to Glory, Season 1, WrestleMania, I will paint the picture. The first day of this Road to Glory, the game didn't work. Yeah, I mean it. The game, literally, you played 1 game and it would literally network error you straight out of the game. No word of a lie. Oh, Jesus Christ. This was big. And this is almost as big as the Bret Hart issue, which I've not included in this top 10, but it's a worthy mention. It's been one of the most funniest moments I've ever had in WWE SuperCard. Go check it out. I've linked it into the description, also into the video in the top right hand side for you guys. But you're probably thinking to yourself, well, people couldn't play RTG. Well, that was a glitch. Well, that's a bit lame. No, what happened next was the glitch. And unfortunately, the start of the game that actually was available many weeks beforehand, but only just become known at this point. And this glitch required you to have a second account, and this is how WWE SuperCard doesn't work in its way at all anymore. The infrastructure and the menus work completely different now as a result. But the ability to use a second account to make your games ridiculously easy. This glitch took almost 4 Road to Glories, which meant they had PCCs as well. We're talking nearly 2 months to fix in-game. Damn it, really? 2 months? Thinking about it now just makes my head hurt. And number 4 is the PCC duplicate glitch, which also affected Team's PCC as well. Now, the PCC duplication glitch was very low scale and didn't affect many people at all. When it was found out about, this potentially had the risk of destroying the game, because you were able to claim yourself double PCC rewards. And if you want to see the glitch being used to its full extent, go and watch the video, which I'm going to link up into the top right hand side as well, which shows me using the Sami Zayn cards to their full effect. Let's just say that. But we're going to move on into the top 3 now, and I'm going to talk about a glitch that has been very well publicized recently. If you've been in WWE SuperCard or watching anything to do with YouTube, you would have heard of the infinite pull glitch. This is an infinite pull glitch which effectively made Ultimate Tier, Elite Tier and Hardened Tier a complete laughing stock in Season 3. Why did it do that? Well, because infinite pulls meant that you could pull literally cards, unlimited just to clarify, which means you could literally pull 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Some people were pulling anything up to 50 pulls Ultimate Tier, which effectively completely leveled out the competition in the game. Now, this is something that took a while to fix and actually was broken back in December 2016, fixed, and then reoccurred in January 2017 and into February 2017. It caused havoc beyond scale. Now, the reason why I've not taken this higher is because it was fixed. There are 2 others which were way bigger problems. Now, this next one are number 2 on the list, and some would argue this is number 1 because of the effect it had. But I'm going to put this down to number 2 because I think the number 1 has caused more widespread issues. And number 2 is the credits glitch. Now, this glitch was available to jailbroken iPhones. Now, the credits glitch allowed people to buy decks that they would never previously be able to be having, and there were a lot of people who were using it. And for the first 3 or 4 weeks, in fact 5 or 6 weeks of WrestleMania tier, the entire tier was full of misprod cards, people who would literally just use this glitch. And I knew a few of them who used it just purely for laughs. But it was ludicrously easy. There were people doing it for people. There were people who were able to obtain people to basically fill their accounts with credits as a result. And eventually it got fixed. But the widespread damage it cost, because people, and it seemed that WWE SuperCard couldn't track down these guys where people weren't banned, was pretty worrying. And some of those are still playing the game right now. But moving on to number 1 position, and if you got your own opinion on one of the top 10 glitches ever in WWE SuperCard and the damage they caused, then please let me know in the comment section below. And I am going to go full on controversial with number 1, and that is the infinite bout glitch. Yes, you heard right, the infinite bout glitch. This glitch is unfortunately something that apparently is not able to be fixed unless WWE SuperCard got a way of fixing it. This glitch effectively allows you to be able to get infinite bouts in game. The reason why I believe this is the worst glitch that's ever affected WWE SuperCard is since Money in the Bank mode, since ads came into the game, people have abused this to the effect where there are some people, even now, with 200,000 Money in the Bank contracts sitting there waiting for new cards to emerge. And I believe this is one of the reasons why the Money in the Bank cards have actually slightly been nerfed overall stats wise for Season 3, because it seems that either this issue can't be fixed or they don't want to fix it, because unfortunately the method still makes WWE SuperCard Countdown in 2K games money, which means that they physically don't have to change anything, and actually there's technically nothing wrong with it. But this glitch is the biggest because it has effectively helped people complete Road to Glories, Ring Domination, team events, and get money in the bank cards effectively free of charge without paying a single penny for it. And as far as I'm concerned, that is the biggest glitch that has caused the biggest effect since WWE SuperCard started. If you've got your own list, let me know in the comment section below, and also let me know your opinions on the list. And if you want to see more lists just like this, let me know. Comment section again. But that is it from me. Thank you so much for watching this video. Remember to hit that like button with that Batista bomb as hard as you possibly can for more top 10s, more WWE SuperCard, more WWE Champions, 2K17, whatever it is you want to watch. Just hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe using the link, the little widget that's going to pop up just over here. And don't forget to let me know as well what you thought in the comments section below of this top 10 list, what the worst glitch in WWE SuperCard has been for you in the history of the game. And also, do not forget to hit the description below for details to Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Details are all on there. Go like and follow on all those platforms. And I'll see you guys later on. Thank you so much. And ignore that, thank you so much. And I'll see you guys very soon. One last thing before we go, and that is to sleep!